There have been many incidents involving Boeing 737 aircraft where mechanical failures or other issues have occurred. One such tragic incident took place in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, where a Boeing plane crashed soon after takeoff. ISH News had released videos on it. You may watch it if you've missed. I'll be sharing a very embarrassing incident with you. On 28th August 2025, Virgin Australia's flight was flying from Denpasar, Bali to Brisbane, Australia aboard a Boeing 737 MAX 8. It was a 6-hour journey. The flight departed from Denpasar and had 3 restrooms in it. One was already not working before takeoff. Mid flight, the remaining 2 toilets also stopped working. Passengers were left without any working restrooms for the 6-hour journey. The flushes were not working, which caused blockage, inconveniencing the passengers. One of the passengers said, during the flight, he had to wait for 40 minutes to access the only available toilet as the queue was very long. It was a difficult situation as passengers continued to use the toilet despite it being overflowing as they had no other option. The cabin crew struggled to manage the situation as all the passengers were complaining. This wasn't easy. Mid flight, passengers had to control themselves. Even the cabin crew told the passengers to urinate in bottles as there was no other option available. A business class passenger reported that he was offered a sink to urinate in. A foul smell spread throughout, making passengers feel uneasy. It was terrible. The urine began to seep onto the floor and a strong smell spread throughout the cabin. People were feeling uneasy. An elderly woman could not hold on and wet herself. Children were seen crying as they struggled to hold their urge to pee. For the final 1 hour 40 minutes of the 6-hour journey, people controlled and did not go to pee. After the flight landed, passengers rushed to the restrooms and were relieved. This was terrible. Passengers complained that the aircraft should be properly checked before flying and only allowed to operate if everything is in order. Initially, only one restroom was not working, but after takeoff, the other 2 also failed, causing chaos. Passengers questioned why the flight wasn't diverted and suggested it should have landed for restroom access before continuing. The flight was cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet. People suffered immensely. This wasn't easy. All the 3 restrooms of the famous airlines Virgin Australia were not working. It's a popular airline operating since many years on international long-haul flights to destinations all over the world. But this incident was a shame. Virgin Australia issued a sincere apology stating it was the first time such an incident had occurred and would be cautious in future. People said the flight should have been delayed until the restroom was repaired. Reports say the plane left because there was limited engineering support in Bali at the time. The Transport Workers Union condemned the incident, citing concerns that profit is being prioritized over passenger and safety. However, there are no specific regulations for toilet issues as this was the first incident of its kind. There are regulations for other issues, but none specifically for restroom functionality. This should be addressed in future planning. Let's wait for further updates. This incident was extremely embarrassing and unpleasant.